Welcome back. Next up, okay, another concealer is Hourglass, the Vanish Airbrush Concealer, which is $34. Okay, so this is like definitely one of those fantasy items. Like, to me, you know, spending some money on makeup, like I'd probably get the Tarte one, which is like in its 20s. This $34 concealer, this is like a big if. Like, if someone really gave me $1,000 at Sephora. And the reason I keep saying at Sephora is because if I got $1,000, I wouldn't spend it at Sephora. I would spend it somewhere else. Probably put it in my bank account. Maybe buy a house. Adult stuff. Anyway, so this one, I'd get the color Sienna. And I've heard good things about it. I would love to try it, but besides that, like, it's not something I really want right now. It's just, if I wanted to try like a high-end luxury cruelty-free brand, I really want to get Hourglass products. And the next one is also an Hourglass product, which is for $42, and it's their Vanish Flash Highlighting Stick in the color Pink Flash. So it's one of those like dewy stick highlighters, like the cream ones, and like it's the same reason for the concealer. Like, I've heard good things about the brand. I have like a mini, like those, and it's like this small, but I've been using it for so long. Like, they're powders, like they're ambient lighting powders, and I use that as a finishing powder occasionally, and that's like the only Hourglass product I've bought, and I like it. So if I had the chance to try more Hourglass products, I would. Okay, drink break. Pellegrino. Okay. Next up is the Nest New York fragrance in Black Tulip. So I currently own the mini rollerball size, which is like for $27, I think. And this is the 1.7 fluid ounce or 50 ml like spray, and it's $74. And I really like this scent. So Nest New York, they're cruelty free, and this scent, it's like a very fruity, florally, like very kind of somewhat like sultry berry kind of scent, and I really like it. And then another, but I have the rollerball size, and that works because I don't like put on that much perfume all the time, and I feel like if I did really invest in a perfume, like, I would get this one. But the next one, which is also from Nest New York, is like my favorite. It's the Midnight Fleur, and I have the rollerball size in that, and it's kind of like a dark, okay, let me get it because I can't describe the scent that well, and I'll show you the rollerball. Ta-da! Okay, so this is the Nest Rollerball Midnight Fleur. Yeah, it's kind of like a cooler scent. It's kind of like the spiciest scent, and I really like those. I don't like those sweet, over florally, citrusy scent. I kind of really like the earthy, spicy scents, and this one does it in a nice job, but it's very soft, so it's not like, you know, it's not overpowering like certain like men's cologne. And sometimes, like, I'll wear my dad's cologne, like, I don't mind that scent, but this is like a softer version of it. It's kind of like a more mature scent, but at the same time really like very feminine. Like, okay, so it's a very smooth, dark, earthy, spicy scent, but it's also kind of fresh. So it's more light. It's not like you're gonna like suffocate from the spiciness. So it's a really nice scent, and I like it because it's good for every day. Like, it's not too overpowering, and it's kind of more mature but youthful at the same time. So I would definitely get the bigger size of this. So between the black tulip and this one, like, they're both the same $74. If I were to get one, I think I would get this one first, because like this also goes really good with my own natural body odor. Odor, is that the right word? Anyway, so I would get this one. Okay, next up. Okay. Spoiler, I just bought this, but this was in my basket, and it is the Briogeo Be Gentle, Be Kind Avocado Kiwi Mega Moisture Superfoods Hair Mask. And this retails for $36. So, ever since I've dyed my hair's kind of been rough, and I really need a nice, nourishing mask for my hair to like keep its natural, like shiny, silky, like texture and keep it strong. So I bought this, and I've heard so many good things about Briogeo. Like, I've tried sample sizes of their products, and I never bought like a full size of it. So this would be my first like full size product. And like, I really heard about them the most from Ali Glines, and I've seen like her commercials with their banana shampoo and conditioner, and I know she loves it, and I really like her recommendations. So I really want to try out Briogeo out. So I will get that soon, and when I do, I will try it out. I will let you know how I feel. I probably won't show you how I try it out because I don't have a waterproof camera. I'm not gonna put it in my shower. Okay, moving on. The next product I have is Milk Makeup, the Kush Clear Brow Gel. So like I mentioned before when I was talking about the Urban Decay brow like ink pen, I normally just use a brow gel and brush it up. Today I'm using the Anastasia clear one, but the Milk one, I try it. Like, I'm using their Kush mascara right now, and I like it, so I try it out. It's $20, like, yeah. And then next up, I have another Milk product. It's the Kush Triple Brow Pen, and this retails for $22. So this is one of those, like, it has like the like fancy like felt tip, but it's like 3 of them, so it gives off a microblading effect. And I would give the color Grind. So between the Urban Decay one and this one, like, I don't know which one I'd get, because the Urban Decay one is just 1 point, so I can draw each individual stroke, but this one is like 3 at the same time, and I don't know how much control I'd have with it. But it's a unique concept I'd want to try out, so if I had the chance, I would. Next up is Marc Jacobs Beauty Accomplice Concealer and Touch-Up Stick. So this is for $32. I'd get the shade medium 39. I think I first heard about this product from Nikki Tutorials, and it's like it looks like a very creamy stick. Like, it's not like liquid. It's definitely a cream consistency, but it's very thick, and she's a full coverage queen, so I trust her recommendation on like those really full coverage. And it's something I want to try. I've never actually tried like a cream concealer. I normally do like liquid concealers. So if I tried a cream concealer from Marc Jacobs, like, I'd really like it. But like I said, I'm using the e.l.f. one, which is like $6. So it's not something I'd get right away. Like, maybe if I got a gift card and I was out of concealer for some reason, I would try this. but definitely not before the Tarte one. Like, if I, decided to do like a whole concealer shopping spree, I'd get Elf for sure, and then Tarte, and then Marc Jacobs, and then Hourglass. So, because concealer is something I use a lot of, so I don't want to spend too much money on it. But the Marc Jacob one sounds nice, and I put it in the fantasy basket because it's a fantasy. I probably, in my life, probably won't ever get it, but if I did, have the $1,000, I would get this. And another Marc Jacobs thing. So, like, Marc Jacobs, it's a brand, like the beauty, because their fragrances aren't cruelty-free, their beauty is. It's a brand that's, like, very well known. Everyone knows Marc Jacobs. So it's going to be one of those luxury items I'd love to have, just to have it, which isn't a good reason to get it. And this one is the Omega Bronzer Coconut Perfect Tan. And like I mentioned earlier with the Fenty bronzer, I don't wear bronzers a lot, so there's no justifying me buying a $49 bronzer. Alright, next up we have the Lila B Glisten and Glow Skin Illuminator. So this is for $32. This would be the color Be Enchanting. So it's one of those clean at Sephora things, and I'm trying to be more conscientious of what I buy. And Lila B, like, I've looked at their website. I did email them, but I haven't gotten a response, but they do have a recycling program. So not at Sephora, but at their actual like website for Lila B. And they'll send you like a prepaid shipping label, and you can send it to them, like send empty products to them, like Lila B products and other products, for them to properly recycle. So I really like that. And this is like a highlight, like a glowy skin illuminator, but it's something like, before I get this one, I'd probably get the Tower 28 one, but I really like what Lila B stands for, so I'd love to try out more of their products one day when I get the chance. But out of all the ones that I've seen, I don't need a new like glowy skin illuminator. I just chose this one because out of the products I've seen from Lila B, I like this one the most. So I put it in my basket because I really want to try their products out. Anyway, moving on. Oh, this is tiring. How do people keep talking? It's been like 30 minutes. Okay. Jouer Cosmetics. This is a $30 soft focus hydrate and set powder in the shade medium. So I don't remember who I heard about this from, but people don't talk about it anymore. But it's a soft focus hydrate and set powder. And like I said, I like a more natural finish, so I don't like those overly powdery mattifying powders. Okay. And so if it's soft focus and hydrate, I feel like it would give a more natural finish. So $30, I try it out. Yeah, $1,000 Sephora tag. That's cool. Okay, so we are in the last round. Okay, so this would be a repurchase product. It's the Supergoop Unseen Sunscreen SPF 40, and it is $34. It's the only sunscreen I use right now. I already have a backup of it, and if I got another one, like got another sunscreen, I'd get this one. And the reason I like it so much, because it really okay, sometimes I don't use primer. I'll just use this because it gives a very natural, it kind of like smooths out my skin, but at the same time it's a sunscreen, so I really like it. So yeah, this probably would be something I'd get because I've already repurchased it and I'll probably repurchase it again. Oh, but I heard they have like a glowy version of it, so I'd want to try that out. And next up is Patrick Ta. And this is a $32 blush in Monochrome Moment Velvet Blush in the shade She's Adorable. So, I don't know. It looks like a nice blush. I don't know. I'd get it if I had $1,000 at Sephora, but for the most part, it's not something I'm planning on buying. It just looked interesting. I wanted to try Patrick Ta, and the blushes looked nice because I really like blush. So if I had the money to spend, I would get this one. But for right now, I'm good with the many blushes I already have. Next up is Ole Henriksen, the Banana Bright Face Primer. This is $38. Again, I've heard good things about this brand. It's kind of like Lila B, Patrick Ta, like those brands, like they're just things I want to try. So out of all the products, I'd probably get the Banana Bright Face Primer. But I'm content with my e.l.f. one, and if I did spend more, I'd probably get the Urban Decay All Nighter or the Fenty Hydrating one. Moving on, so next one, the last two products are both from Natasha Denona. The first is the $25 I Need a Nude lipstick in the color Yana. So it's one of those like bullet lipsticks, and recently I've started to realize that I prefer bullet lipsticks over like liquid lipsticks or glosses, because like I mentioned with Lila B, like I looked into their recycling program, but before that I was trying to get rid of products I already had, and I tried to clean out like liquid lipstick tubes and lip gloss tubes, and it's so difficult. Like you have to like remove the stopper and then you have to like clean it all out, because you can't just throw in the product into like the recycling bin itself. You have to clean the tube out, and it's not good to wash it down the drain either. So I like got it on like an old dirty towel and I wiped off all the product and then threw it in the trash. And it's difficult. And the few ones I had that were bullet lipsticks, I just like plucked it out. You know, if you've ever seen that video of like Safiya Nygaard like doing the Franken lipstick, and you see how she like pulls out each lipstick from the tube, that's honestly so satisfying. Like, so if I got an expensive lipstick, I would definitely get the lipstick tube, because I feel like it's easier to finish. Like even if I get to the part, which would never happen because like lipsticks never finish, if I got to the part where like I can't roll it up anymore, it's so easy to remove. But if you have like a liquid lipstick or like in a tube, like it's really hard to get the last bit out. So if I spent money on an expensive lipstick from Natasha Denona, I'd get their Bullet lipstick, and the shade Yana's like a very nice medium toned nude color, and I feel like it'd be good for every day. Like it's something I could wear every day, but at the same time I own a lot of lipsticks. I'm an affiliate with Gerard Cosmetics and I do get PR from them, so I have a ton of lip products. So I'd only get the Natasha Denona one if I had $1,000 at Sephora. And then lastly is the Natasha Denona Sunrise eyeshadow palette. It's $65. It's one of their smaller palettes. Now I've heard their formula has changed since then, and I think this Sunrise palette isn't as good as their newer palettes, but from Natasha Denona, I've heard good things about the eyeshadows, but I've never bought it because, well, besides the price point, I've never bought it because I haven't been interested in any of the color stories. So, and or I've had those colors in various palettes of mine, and I'll show you the palettes I have at home in my next video, which will be the palette tag. But the Sunrise palette, has like red, orange, yellow, mustardy shades. And I think if I did look hard enough, I'd probably have majority of these colors within my palette. So the Sunrise palette is definitely like, only if I had $1,000, I would get it. Or if someone gifted it to me. Like any of these products really, like no shame, but if you send it to me, I'd love it. If you don't, that's fine. Anyway, that is it. Oh yeah, where's the final price? So the merchandise subtotal is here, $992, shipping free, yeah. And tax is 81.90. So the total would be 1,073.90. So over budget, like $73 over budget. Yeah, I think if I had like $1,000 for Sephora, like someone give me like a $1,000 gift card. Do those even exist? Anyway, I wouldn't mind spending an extra $73 to get everything in the basket. Or I might like remove one item. Yeah. Well, this was long. My foot's asleep. So, bye.